Hi, Professor. This is my presentation on attitudes, living with a 4-year-old. Your attitude is a way of displaying behaviors that reflect your emotions. In real life, our attitudes are often complex and ambivalent, consisting of both positive and negative reactions. Our attitudes serve several functions. In our text, it says self-expression and expression management, organize complex social world, increase connections with similar others, and I think it's essential to reflect a positive attitude because others are watching. Our approach can reflect who we are as well as influence others. I spent the day observing my 4-year-old named Lila. Her attitude frequently changes throughout the day. Depending on the situation, Lila's mood can vary from happy to upset in seconds. As Lila's mother, I must be aware of my emotions so they don't interfere with the decisions I make while parenting. It's 6:30 a.m. My alarm sounds. It's time to get up. Every morning I must wake up 1 hour early for me time. History has taught me that if I don't allow myself some time to reflect on what I'm grateful for, I can fall into a negative mindset. To me, it's important to start off in a good frame of mind. This helps me manage my emotions throughout the day. Around 7:15 a.m., I enters Lila's room to wake her. Sometimes she is grumpy, but today she's happy to get out of bed and start her day. I lay out her clothes and instruct her to potty, then get dressed. Things seem to be going well until she must button her stubborn jeans. I observe her focus intently as her little fingers turn red as she attempts to push the button into the tiny hole. I offer to help, but she denies my request in frustrating tone. "I can do it, Mom." I feel myself getting anxious as I watch in anticipation. I want to help, but I know she's learning to be independent, so I switch from wanting to contribute to encouragement. I tell her, "You're right, you can do it." I'll always find moments to cheer her on. I was able to recognize my anxious emotions while Lila took 15 minutes to button her jeans. It might have been easier to act on my feelings and force my help, thus saving time. Instead, I chose patience and encouragement. Lila finally buttoned her jeans and we celebrated her will to work through frustration and accomplish her task. We are not always aware of our emotions, but practicing to take notice will help us make better decisions. In my past, I used to sleep in, restricting my time. My bad habit influenced rushed behavior, upsetting myself and kids as I rushed them. As our day continues, we run into another emotional state. Lila is sitting at the table for breakfast. I pour Lila a cup of milk and she demands chocolate in her milk. I explain that it's too early to have chocolate in her milk. My explanation does not diffuse her want for chocolate. I feel myself getting frustrated as she continues to ask. I take a deep breath and control my tone as I explain my understanding of her want, readdress why she can't have chocolate milk, and continue to let her know when she can have it. By taking the time to communicate, help Lila understand and what to expect. A few hours later, I went for a jog as Lila rode her bike next to me. The weather was beautiful, and I was proud to see her following directions without me reminding her. She stopped at the stop signs and waited for me if she got too far. I realized my example of patience is teaching her. The relationships between attitudes and behaviors is relevant to everyday life. Overall, I have realized both our emotions have fluctuated throughout the day. Lila is learning how to control her attitude, when her feelings are high. As her mom, I understand the importance of choosing the appropriate behavior to display as we work through problems together. Although my emotions fluctuate, my external attitude remained happy. Parenting is not always easy, and some days are better than others, but we can choose to make the best out of every day. Abraham Lincoln says, "Folks are as happy as they make up their minds to be." It amazes me how powerful the human mind is. It's all about perspective. My hypothesis: I believe Lila's attitude changes because she's still learning. God uses life and others to teach us as we grow. As an adult, I'm still learning, but I have improved. We can control our attitudes by choosing joy. Being conscious of our emotions takes time, and it's an ongoing practice. You were taught, with regards to your former way of life, to put off the old self, which is being corrupted by its deceitful desires, to be made new in the attitude of your mind, and to put on a new self, created to be like God in true righteousness and holiness. Ephesians 4:22-24. As we build our relationship with Christ, we can learn from our past and renew our minds and improve our attitudes. Thank you for watching.